spin around and round. It's the kind of combination puts you 6 feet down. I got 4-round Wranglers and a pearl snap shirt. I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living, well man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than breathe into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Some dusty chaps, $48 and a Stetson hat. But there's 2 more rounds of rank bulls to ride, and I'll be worth a lot more when I leave tonight. But it ain't about money, it comes from deep inside. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV. Tonight on the program, penultimate round of the Ash Hammond Sign and Design Midget Series here at the Kokomo Speedway, presented by the Ultimate Dirt League. Right here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set. As qualifying is wrapped up, we get to take a look at your qualifying results. Rico Romel's the man that goes quick time with a 12.032 back to Aiden Perdue. Colin Key makes it a 1-2-3 for the Americans here in qualifying. Then Leo Heaton, Nathan Vanderwacker, Brock Lewis, Regan Edwards, Lachlan Barbary, Riley Bilson, and Austin Piper will make up your top 10 drivers. We are looking at 3 heat races on the program. Top 3 we're going through to the main event. We had 30 drivers. Everybody else are going through to the B main. May even have a C main as well. And we'll dwindle this field down from 30 drivers down to just 20. Heat number 1, Regan Edwards lines up on pole position. Leo Heaton out of position number 2. Position number 3, Rico Robles, Austin Piper in 4th. Jacob Croker rounds out your top 5. Jason Crawford will start 6th. Riley Simpson will start 7th. Jason Burke lines up at a position number 8. Jeremy Keendrod 9th. And Mitchell Cartwright lines up out of position number 10. Looking to show his authority here at the Kokomo Speedway. Penultimate round of this series next week. We travel to the dirt track at Charlotte, where we take on the final race and final round of a nice little 5-week season. We are set for a start. Heat number 1. Winner will start on pole for tonight's 30-lap A main event. We're green with Regan Edwards. We go 3-1. Look at Rico Robles straight to the number 1 position. Austin Piper moves quickly into position number 2. Heaton in third. Then you go back to Regan Edwards in fourth, followed by Jason Crawford. He'll round out your top five as Crawford goes to the inside on Edwards into turn number one. Crawford hits the infield tractor tyres, goes upside down. He's technically off the racing surface. And we are going to stay green. 2 down in heat race number 1. Just 8 laps to distance for the heat races. All these drivers fighting for that inside groove, and that's probably what you're going to see for the majority of tonight's racing. The Americans, after a dominant lockout last week and what has been all season, Colton Key comes into tonight as your points leader. Right now, Rico Robles leading heat race number 1 after going quick time. There'll be points for qualifying, points for the C main for the drivers that don't transfer into the following main, which would be the B, and then of course the non-transferees for the B main, they will get some points also. And then of course our top 20 drivers will score points, so they won't score any points for the C and B if you make it directly, or even if you make it into the show. You won't get any points in preliminary action. We were coming to the white, and we are going to go yellow. Let's take a look, and let's get the camera that I like and make sure we're not going to be at half speed. Jason Burke, Riley Simpson, I believe it is. A couple of drivers coming together. Simpson on the inside, Burke in the middle of the racetrack. Oh. Bergie. Just want to let you know, those tyres, yep, they don't actually move. They do not move, Berkey. So big thank you to, of course, 65 Clinks, JR Productions and Media, and Ash Hammond Sign and Designs for the support with the series. Of course, the fastest qualifier picking up some cash, along with a hard charger also picking up some cash as well. Green white checker is upon us in heat race number 1. Rico Robles down to the inside. Tell you what, they're really struggling out of turn number 2. White flag is out for Rico Robles. Watching Austin Piper in second, struggling here since the restart. Now Rico Robles seems to having a bit of dramas out of turn number 2. So I catch a few drivers out. Checkered flag coming out. Heat number 1 is in the books. Rico Robles, Austin Piper, Leo Heaton will be your top 3. Then you go back to Jacob Croker, Regan Edwards, Jason Burke, Mitchell Cartwright, Riley Simpson, Jeremy Keendrod, Jason Crawford, unofficial for your top 10. There it is. Robles, Piper, Heaton going to the show. Croker, Edwards, Burke, Cartwright, Simpson, Keendrod, and Crawford will find themselves going to last chance qualifier racing. Heat number 2 of 3. Line up like this. Lachlan Barbary lines up on pole position. To the outside, position number 2, Nathan Vanderwacker. Position number 3, second quick in qualifying tonight, Aiden Perdue will roll off alongside Joel Patel out of position number 4. El Presidente, James Rice lines up at a position number 5. Caleb Mills lines up at a position number 6. Trent Gosley lining up at a position number 7. Kai Jensen from position number 8. Position number 9, it's David Clifford, and it's the Clum himself, Raleigh Stewart, lines up at a position number 10. Can tell you Trent Gosley unable to make the start of heat number 2, sorry. Thank you, Berkey. Thank you for the 100 stars, appreciate it. So 9 cars getting set to do battle around Kokomo Speedway. We are green. Oh boy. Bouncing into turn number 1 and 2 is Lachlan Barbary. Aiden Perdue, just like we seen in heat race number 1 with Rico Robles going from third to the lead in the space of a lap. Barbary makes a move there on Joel Whittel. Meanwhile, Nathan Vanderwacker trying to run down Aiden Perdue. You see the front wheels picking up there for Aiden Perdue. Again, they struggle. These midgets, all the speed cars, oh, if you like to call them, short waist wingless. Take your pick on what you want to call them. Barbary, Patel, fighting for 3 and 4 as we go down the back straightaway. We're going to be halfway home in heat number 2. 5th is Riley Stewart. There's Kayla Mills in the Ultimate Dirt League number 1 house car in 6. Kai Jensen 7. 8th is David Clifford. 9th is the president of James Rice. There's your leader going into turn number 3 and 4 with a couple of laps left to run. Heat race number 2 of 3 here at Kokomo. And we are yellow for the second time in 2 heats on lap 7 of 8. So a green white check. Hey, Zeus. That safety car, I tell you what. And if someone needs some speed, they might want to take. Can you slow down, please? You are under yellow. Hey, Zeus. Obviously, he didn't get the memo at the driver's briefing. So we are not too far away from heat number 2, giving us back to the green, and the safety car will make a left-hand turn infield. So guys, coming to the green, coming to the green, coming to the green. Heat number 2 with Aiden Perdue. Not trying to rhyme, but hey, I tell you what, you might as well call me Slim Shady because I can stand up. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I went there. Oh, look out. Barbara got into the back of Nathan Vanderwacker. Oh, Vanderwacker. Hey, you can't actually park there, mate. That is a no parking. So I get the feeling that Lachlan Barbary is about to be sent to the tail end of the field. And I dare say we are going to have another attempt at a green-white checker attempt. So wait for the safety car to move to the infield. You'll see the lights flash on, and once they turn off, which means we are on 1 to green, but right now we are still at 2 to green. So I think they're just trying to sort out who's going to the back. And there it is. You see Barbary in the 47 going to the end of the line. There we go. Flashing lights turned off around the venue and on the safety car. Kokomo Speedway playing host to round number 4 of 5 of the Ash Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series. Brought to you by the Ultimate Dirt League. And green white checker attempt number 2. 2 laps left to run. Oh, watch out. We've got another car upside down. It's David Clifford. Barbary upside down. The president, James Rice, drives away from the scene of the crime. Barbary. Just saying, you can't park there either. There we go. Back in the pit area is Vanderwacker, Barbary and Clifford. Lights out. And, well, they say third time is a charm for heat number 2. Oh, heat number 2. Back underway with Aiden Perdue leading us down into 1. Kai Jensen up the inside now on Caleb Mills. Mills going to go to the top, try and use the cutback line out of turn number 4. White flag is out one to run. Whatever happens from here on out. Look out. Jensen into the side of Mills. Stewart goes on by into 3. Out of turn number 4. Aiden Perdue wins. Little wheel stand. Second to go to Jensen. Stewart home in 3rd. Rice in 4th. Patel and Mills going to come home in 6th position as we take a look at your official results. So Perdue, Jensen, Stewart, your top 3. Rice, Patel, Mills, Clifford, Barbary, Van der Wacker and Gosley. The 10 drivers for heat number 2, although Gosley didn't turn a lap. Heat number 3 will roll off this way. Riley Bilson on the pole position to the outside. Brock Lewis, position number 2. Position number 3, your points leader coming into tonight, Colton Key. To the outside, Braden Shute line up out of position number 4. A couple of interesting characters. It's Torso. Kobe Wright out of position number 5. Alongside him is the Fridge of Max Bevan, position number 6. Luke Johnson will start from position number 7. Jonathan McKean from position number 8. DJ Matty Bailey will start from position number 9. And Darcy Stonehouse lines up out of position number 10. Trying to see if I have the press box camera, a better one. Because this one, yes, alright, but we'll deal with it. Green fire goes out. We are underway. Heat number 3, 3rd and final heat race of the night. And there's all sorts of contact. Meanwhile, Colin Key on the inside of Riley Bilson. Braden Shute in the number 76, the Ultimate Dirt League house car. The second of the house cars. The other house cars here tonight. Brock Lewis battling with Braden Shute. Lewis slides up. Braden Shute turns it back underneath him. Meanwhile, Colton Key, the race leader. Luke Johnson coming there in the cab coat. Well, the cab coat, Cab Works, number 76 machine. Lewis again to the inside on Shute. Shute trying to shut the door. Meanwhile, Bilson trying to get by Colton Key. Look out, Fridge. Uh-oh, went upside down. That's, you know what, that's a 10 out of 10 because he landed it and kept it going. Meanwhile, Luke Johnson up to position number 4. And yellow. Ah, you'll know this one's coming. Nope, that's not him. That was Darcy Stonehouse earlier. Yeah, watch this for style points. Yeah, that's 10 out of 10. That was absolutely. That is all sorts of style points in that one. Thoroughly enjoyed that one. The light's still flashing. Stonehouse back in the pit area in the 72. So your 9 drivers. In our 3rd and final heat race of the night. Again, round number 4 of 5. There was talks of tonight being the last round and having the final race cut short. However, there has been a change in the program, and round number 5 will continue as next week as planned. I'm getting all sorts of raindrops outside. Thankfully they're not falling on my head just yet. 5 down, 3 to run. Colton Key, your leader from Riley Bilson. Braden Shute in 3rd. Brock Lewis, Max Bevan, Luke Johnson. Meanwhile, Kobe Wright gets by Johnson. Johnson back to the outside of the torso. Look at the old fridge trying to sneak up on the inside. Braden Shoot going upstairs into turn number 3 and again cuts it back. Now turns it back underneath. Brock Lewis, we go into turn number 1. The white flag is out. 1 to go for your race leader. It's going to be Colton Key out of turn number 4. Checkers are around. Second to go to Riley Bilson. Braden Shoot home in third. Edges out Brock Lewis 4th. Max Bevan runs out to top 5. Luke Johnson, Kobe Wright home in 6th and 7th. We are going to have a C main. Take a look at heat number 3 results on screen. So Key, Bilson and Shoot, followed by Lewis, Bevan, Johnson, Wright, McKean, Bailey and Stonehouse. So we're going to look at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 10 laps of distance. 10.5 and 12.11. 10.5 and 12.11. That's not how you spell 11, but here it is, your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. 13 cars getting set to do battle for 5 transfer positions. Luke Johnson, Mitchell Cartwright, row 1. David Clifford, Kobe Wright, row 2. Row 3, Riley Simpson and Lachlan Barbary. Row 4, Jonathan McKean, Jeremy Keenjord. Row 5, Nathan Vanderwacker and Matt Bailey. Row 6, Jason Crawford and Trent Gosley. Row 7 by himself is Darcy Stonehouse. So again, Trent Gosley failing to make the call for the C main. So that puts 12 cars, 12 laps, top 5. There we go, green flag is out. C main, we're going to go 4 wide down into turn number 1 and 2. Oh boy. That got all sorts of scary there on lap number 1. Clifford on the top, right through the middle. They were 3 wide now. We'll go 3 wide again down into 1 and 2. Barbary picks up a couple of drivers. And Barbary's going to go from about 6th to 3rd. So he'll pick up 3 drivers. Clifford in 4th. Riley Simpson rounding out the 5th. He's in the bubble position, the 5th and final transfer position. Nathan Vanderwacker. Well, he's got some problems. 1 car, Jeremy Keenjord in the 17. Somewhat stopped, or bringing that car close to a stop. There goes Vanderwacker to the inside. Now he'll move to position number 4, make that 5. Oh boy, Simpson going to go upside down. What about the old C main bandit, Luke Johnson? The old cab coat. Number 76 machine. Some could almost say that he's taken the rails that Matt Bailey used to be on, and well, he's on rails right now. Speaking of Matt Bailey, he's in 6th position. In fact, you hear a lot more of Matt Bailey on the call next week on Sunday and Monday night for JSI Racing and AFSR, the AFSR, Australian Fixed Setup Racing. And of course JSI, they've got their UMP Modified Series, which in fact I'll be hooking up the wheel for that one. Safety car comes in, and we are going to be green and cross flag sticks at the next time the drivers go past the start finish line. And there we go, we're back underway. Barbary to the inside of Johnson. Johnson holds firm. Vanderwacker up to position number 3. He got by the torso. Oh, big wheel stand by Barbary. That's one way to try and go to victory lane, but mate, you've got to get through the C to the B, then you've got to go from the B to the A, and then come from the back of the A. They're in mid-pack of the A. Your B main win is going to start 10th, by the way. So, I mean, there's still a lot to play for some of these drivers. Vanderwacker to the inside of the C main bandit, Luke Johnson, and we are yellow. And we will have 2 to run, so another green-white checker. Gives me great pleasure in saying this one. I get the feeling this guy should know that he shouldn't be allowed to park here. Mitch. 2 things. 1, the wall don't move. 2, you can't actually park there, mate. I feel like you should have already known that. And I don't like to assume because we all know it's illegal. It's illegal to assume. So I'm going to go ahead and guess and say you should know the rules. You should have known better. Oh, look out, the Bills Motorsport number 78 machine. Oh, who was that? That was Crawford in the 12. He was inside of Kobe Wright. So, some mechanical issues. I thought I put that on silent. Apparently not. So there's mechanical issues for Wright. Just as Crawford was coming through and challenged for a top 5 position. As Wright going to get penalised for that one. He'll go to the end of the line. Look at this. He's been on rails all night tonight. +6 from 10th to 4th. He's going to be fist pumping in the air like he's singing karaoke. And dancing away. Matty Bailey up to 4th. Can Johnson hang on? Nathan Vanderwacker sitting in 2nd position. He's made up 7 positions from 9th. He came from the same row as Matt Bailey. One's in 2nd, one's in 4th. As we got to lapping a bit to go. Johnson, Vanderwacker, side by side. Johnson's got it. White flag is out. One final lap in tonight's C main. Barbary trying to get by Vanderwacker. Down into turn number 3 and turn number 4. Checkers are out. The C main bandit Luke Johnson will win. Nathan Vanderwacker home in 2nd. 3rd we got Lachlan Barbary. David Clifford home in 4th. And Jason Crawford will steal away the 5th and final transfer position from Matt Bailey by less than a 10th of a second. So Bailey going to miss out along with McKean missing out. Wright, Simpson, Stonehouse, Cartwright, Keendrad all going to miss the show. And of course Gosley. So that was your C main done and dusted. Now it's time to take a look at your B main, where we're still going to send a couple of drivers home. Jacob Croker and James Rice in row 1. Brock Lewis, Regan Edwards, row 2. Joel Battelle, Max Bevan, row 3. Jason Burke, Caleb Mills in row 4. Luke Johnson, Nathan Vanderwacker, row 5. Row 6, Lachlan Barbary and David Clifford. And row 7, going to be Jason Crawford. Just, you know what? Hashtag blame Alex on that one, Matthew. Justin, how are you, buddy? Thank you for the 100 stars. I appreciate it, brother. Hope you're doing well. You're probably sitting in a truck somewhere. Driving along on your automobile. Cruising and playing Ultimate Dirt TV. Yeah. That's what I reckon you're doing, Toll. Blame Alex, Matthew. Blame Alex. 12 laps. Top 11 out of the 13. Can't blame me. I wasn't there. Rice getting a little tight in the middle of turn number 1 and 2. Joel Patel has made his way to position number 2. And again, don't forget, only 2 out of these 2 out of these 13 drivers will find themselves parking. Oh boy, look at one car going upside down. That's Brock Lewis. In the 88, and all you got to do is just survive. David Clifford already in the pits, so that's going to be... That's going to put an end to David Clifford's night. Ah, you need to wake up earlier, Justin. That's what I'm going to say. You need to wake up earlier. It's like me, actually. Set my alarm for, I think, 5:30 this morning or 5:40. And I didn't get out of bed like 10 to 6. Yes, it was Matt's fault. I agree, Justin. It was all Matt's fault. What time is it there now? It is 8:13 p.m. and I am ready for bed. In fact, after tonight, after this one, I'm going to do the points and I'm getting straight off and I'm going straight to bed because I am tired. Actually, funny story. So I had my lunch I had a lunch break at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I think I only meant to have like half hour, 45-minute break. I ended up taking an hour. So 10 minutes before I was deciding I was going to go back to work, I decided to shut my eyeballs. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a 5-minute nap. I had a 5-minute power nap, and I was good for about another hour. And then I was absolutely buggered again. 3 wide. Here we go. A couple of teammates going at it. Yeah, they got different colours on, different paints on, but let me tell you, their teammates Caleb Hills in the UDL, the Ultimate Dirt League #1 machine. Oh boy, Millsy, that is not on. 1, you can't park there. 2, that concrete wall does not move. No, don't do it, Bevan. Yes, now, yeah, there we go. There we go. Almost. Come on, you're a fridge. Finish him. Finish him. You're soft. You are soft, Bevan. So I'm 15 hours ahead. I should be 16 hours ahead. Because if you're Eastern, it's 16 hours. It should be 4:15 a.m. or... Yeah. You're Central. Yeah, it's 15 hours then. Wait, how's... Yes. Anyhow, I was trying to do... Yeah, I don't know, my brain is not functioning properly. Anyhow, Jacob Croker leading the way. Bevan goes to the inside of the Mills. In the Mills Motorsport, this is the Team 10. Number 10 machine. Normally has the 68 on the back of that one, but has that Team 10 on board. Bevan leading from Croker. Croker trying to come back at him on the outside. And that was tight at the line. Just 4 to go. Ryan's going down to the bottom, just above the slick line. Croker trying to wind that thing up on the top side. Now cuts it back through the middle. I'll tell you what, he's getting a good run. He'll go back to the top in turn number 1. Barbary coming through the field as well. Barbary going to make it. They'll think about trying to making it go 3 wide through turn number 3 and 4. Yes, 17 hours there. That's what I was like. I'm like, hang on, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make 15. That's what I was trying to work out, because I'm like, I'm 16 hours ahead of Eastern time zones. If you're an hour behind them, that does not make 15. Anyhow, the old Friggy boy, Maxi Bevan, will win. Oh, you had me all sorts of confused, Justin. There's a bit of sportsmanship there. I think someone wants to go for the hard charger, i.e. Jacob Kroenke or Regan Edwards. Let's take a look at your B main results. Bevan gets the win from Barbary, Nathan Vanderwacker, James Rice, Joel Patel gets a top 5. Luke Johnson, Jason Burke, Brock Lewis, Jason Crawford, Jacob Kroenke a top 10. Regan Edwards gets the final transfer spot. Caleb Mills, David Clifford will find themselves watching from the pit area. Honestly, I was, it's just like, nah. Like, I can understand where you're coming from. Like, because you look, you're like 8:18, then you're like, quarter past 8, then you're like quarter past 3, you just think 5, but you forgot the extra 2. You silly saucer gee. Well, we're not too far away from round number 4, A main. Getting set to roll off here. We're going to give these drivers a couple of minutes on the racetrack. Hopefully burn that middle part of the racetrack or just above that slick line. Still somewhat down the bottom. Hopefully that middle groove, that top groove. Haven't seen the top groove at Kokomo in about 2 or 3 seasons since the midgets have got an update. So a lot of the midgets you now see it just all be bottom dominant. And, well, sometimes you hate to see it, but it'll be very interesting and keen to keep an eye on who is going to be able to make that bottom work right where the slick is. But not only do they got to compete with the slick, they've got the infield tractor tyres there. And well, with that being said, while these drivers have that warm-up session, we are going to pay a bill, come back, play some music, and get ready for your A main.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm a king of rock, there is none higher. Sucker MCs should call me sire. To roll my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Then we rock up funny and go correct. All central on time and rhyme connect. Decorate promotion and good elect. Another rebel can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm. Into this house we're born. Into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan. Riders on the storm. And the music was good and the music was loud.
Alright, we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV coverage of round number 4 of the Ash Hammond Sun and Designed Midget Series here at the Kokomo Speedway. Brett Miller with you for the call as we get set to take a look at your 20 starters from back to front. Position number 20, it's Regan Edwards. Position number 19, Jacob Croker. Position 18, Jason Crawford. Position number 17, Brock Lewis. Position number 16, Jason Burke. Position number 15, Luke Johnson. Position number 14, Joel Patel. Position number 13, the President, James Rice. Position number 12, Nathan Vanderwacker. Position number 11, Lachlan Barbary. Position number 10, the Fridge, Max Bevan. Position number 9, Braden Shute. Position number 8, it's the Clum, Riley Stewart. Position number 7, Leo Heaton. Position number 6, Riley Bilson. Position number 5, Kai Jensen. Position number 4, Austin Piper. Position number 3, Colton Key. Position number 2, Aiden Perdue and Rico Robles will line up on the pole position for your 30-lap A main event here in 1 lap time. There we go. Now we can turn the music off. Yes, I would be ashamed if you... No, I'm not ashamed of you, Justin. Just throwing that one out there. Your son, well, you know what? It's okay. Round number 4 of the Ash Hammond Sun and Designs Midget Series. It's time to get dirty for 30 here at the Kokomo Speedway. Who will take out round number 4? We're green into turn number 1 and 2. Rico Robles setting the fast pace. Perdue and Colton Key. Key on the bottom side. Perdue is right through the middle of the racetrack. Looking right upstairs. There goes Riley Bilson. Austin Piper there. Piper on the top side. Bilson in the 55. Piper through the middle, I should say. Lachlan Barbary trying to make his way to a top 5 position. Going +5 already at the moment. And we're 2 now, making 3 in the books. Keep an eye on Nathan Vanderwacker. He's looking to move through the field as well. The 65 of Piper turns it back underneath Lachlan Barbary. Meanwhile, Colton Key got some pressure from Riley Bilson and Austin Piper. Battle happening for the race lead. Oh, look out. Perdue and Robles come together. And they keep it going. Robles done well. Aiden Perdue, your new race leader. Now Rico going upstairs. Rico in a midget. Not Rico Avery, but it's Rico Robles. Going to the inside is the 65 of Austin Piper. He jammed the brakes on to try and stick it down and stay on the bottom side. Barbary still trying to work it down to the bottom side as he now still tries to get into a top 5. Look out. Barbary goes upside down. We're going to go yellow. It was only a matter of time before it bit someone. And unfortunately, it happened just to be the 47 of Lachlan Barbary. Joel Battelle out of the event. Jason Burke back in the pit area. And our first caution in tonight's main event. Coming after what was 7.5 laps. Make that 8. Will be complete. So nearly a third of the race distance. So caution number 1. Safety car goes in. And Aiden Perdue says, righto boys, you ready in 3, 2, 1. Green flag is out. We are underway once again. And it's the Dynamic Sim Sports team going 1, 2, 3 and 4 at this stage. Riley Bilson in the 55, back there at position number 5. How about Nathan Vanderwacker? Remember, he had to come from the C main. And he's made his way up into position number 6. He's now got Braden Shute in the 76 in that UDL house car. Vanderwacker loses a spot to Braden Shute. Oh, it's Colton Key. Can't park there, Colton. You cannot park there. So that run short-lived very quickly. So 10 down. So now officially 1/3 of the race done. So without assuming, we're looking at the lights on the pace car. We can see they are turned off. So yes, we are, guys, coming to the green, coming to the green, coming to the green. Hello, Nick. So Perdue, Robles and Piper 1, 2 and 3. And Rico a little bit slower on that start. And once again, we'll quickly go back to yellow. And right now is where race control is probably, at this stage, they might just be starting to raise the voice. Come on, guys, let's, keep it nice and simple. You can't go until the car in front of you goes. Don't try and jump the start. So now we go back to green next time, as the lights do go out on the safety car. So surely there's no receipts coming from Rico Robles after the contact with Perdue. We'll have to wait and see. A couple of teammates just racing hard at it. We're going to 1 and 2. Perdue still got the advantage from Robles, but I'll tell you what, he's looking for a clean sweep here tonight. We're fastest in qualifying. He took out heat race number 1 from the inversion draw of 3. And there he goes, slide job. And he may just have to give it back if we go yellow. And there it is, yellow is out. And well, because caution lap's not counting, we technically go back to the last recorded lap, and Aiden Perdue will go, yep, thank you very much. Okay, I'm going to go back to the number 1 position. And Rico's got to be thinking, come on. Come on. But yeah, no, that's not how it works. Yes, whatever they've done, I think they need to go back to the last build of the midgets. The one where it burnt the track up. Whatever they've done, they've gone backwards. Even if they go back halfway, just because you used to be able to get right up on the wall here. Can't tell you how many times I've seen the likes of, I'll use Hayden Carver as an example. Absolutely tear down the concrete wall around here, and again, I'll use a driver that was very good at using the bottom side, Joel Berkeley. Those two guys really put on a show each and every time they used to come to Kokomo, because one would be upstairs, the other one would be down low. Right now, you got right through the middle goes Braden Shute. Riley Bilson goes by in the 55. Purdue still your race leader in car number 37. Shute now starting to venture up on the top side of the racetrack, building the momentum up, and now here he comes in the house car, in the UDL house car, number 76 machine. To the outside he goes, back to position number 3. And again now about to take over position number 4, sorry, about to come after position number 3, but he hits the concrete wall. And now here comes Nathan Vanderwacker to the inside. Max Bevan, the fridge, your B-main winner. Trying to sneak his way into a top 5 position. Bilson in car number 55, right through the middle of the racetrack, through turn number 1 and 2. Next time, 20 down, 10 to go for your race leader, Aiden Purdue, who's got about a 0.6 of a second. Back to Rico Robles. Piper in 3rd, Shute in 4th. Shute again. He's got the 76 wound up on the top side of the racetrack, and doing what he did at Lanier. He is really starting to find his feet late in this one. He's got the thing hauling. And let me tell you, if we see a yellow in the next lap or 2, I would not be surprised to see the likes of Rico Robles go to the top in 1 and 2, maybe even change up his line. Piper sits in 4th. He's running the top in the 65 machine. Bilson in the 55, still through the middle. Here comes the fringe of Max Bevan on the inside of Vanderwacker. What a move by Max Bevan. Bevan up to position number 6, and now going to the mini slider line into 1 and 2. And the Team 10 Mills Motorsports entry of Max Bevan after winning your B-main. Nearly tags the back of Riley Bilson on the entry into turn number 1. 4 remaining as they come out of turn number 4. Bilson goes to the top. Bevan goes to the inside. Bilson goes defense mode. Bevan says take your defense and shove it up your you-know-what side. Bevan now going to have some pressure from Nathan Vanderwacker, but Bevan going upstairs again into turn number 1 and 2. 2.5 remaining here at Kokomo. Bevan to the outside of Bilson. What a battle for 5 and 6. Meanwhile, you've got 2 to run for Aiden Purdue. Is out by over a second from Rico Robles. Braden Shute closing in on Robles, but it will not matter. The white flag will fly. 1 lap left to run for the 37 of Aiden Purdue. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Out of turn number 4. Your Ash Hammond Sign and Designs round number 4 winner here at Kokomo belongs to Aiden Purdue. Second will go to Rico Robles. Third at the line is going to be Braden Shute. 4th, Austin Piper. 5th is going to be Max Bevan. And America do it again in the midgets. So your official results coming up on screen. Purdue gets the win from Robles. Shute, your top 3. Piper and Bevan, your top 5. Vanderwacker, Bilson, Heaton, Stewart and Rice, your top 10. Then you go back to Barbary, Johnson, Jensen, Edwards. Lewis, Barbary, Johnson, Jensen, Edwards, your top 15. Crawford, Key, Croker, Burke, and Battelle. Your top 20, and that was all. I am getting confirmation on 3 tied hard charges, but of course going on what should be the highest finishing driver, which should be Braden Shute, picks up +6. Nathan Vanderwacker +6, and Brock Lewis +6. Regan Edwards, James Wright both moved up +5. So well done to those drivers. But let's waste very little time because we're going to go straight down. It's not who I wanted. I wanted Braden Shute. I wanted Aiden Perdue. And we are yet to get Rico. There he is. So let's bring in your winner here tonight. Driving the 37 entry, it's Aiden Perdue. Aiden, congratulations on this victory in the penultimate round of the series. And boy, I tell you what, once you got out in front, it was, I want to say it was smooth sailing from you.
Yeah, man, it sucked that we got in the position we were in, early on. Obviously all of our teammates were running up front, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So definitely hard there to race really hard and try not to wreck those guys, and it sucks I got into Rico there early on, but had a really solid night. Felt really good there in qualifying with second quick there, and set us up starting third in the second heat, and felt like that was a really good starting spot. Gave us some room to pass and have some fun out there on the wide Kokomo here. And as the track slicked off, it really became 2 lanes. The bottom was really dominant early on. But, as it widened out here tonight, it was really fun, kind of get some diamond lines going. But, yeah, early on, it was kind of just run wherever you can above the slick there for a while, which was fast. And then their slider line came in towards the end. And, I wouldn't have even known that if Rico wouldn't have been up there kind of showing me the way there, and definitely got lucky there. But, can't complain at all with the results here.
Previous builds, and I'll use this track as a prime example, considering that we're here tonight. You can be up on the wall, or you can be right up along the pole line. Lately, from what I've seen in probably the last sort of 2 or 3 seasons of the midgets, if it doesn't get all that slick, I mean, even still to where it was tonight, it was pretty slick on the bottom, but guys still being on the bottom side. How much of an adjustment do you have to make to run the bottom, or to go from the top to the bottom, or vice versa from the bottom to the top, or even run that slide line? How much does that affect not only does the car handling, but also the gearing that you choose?
Yeah, that was one of the big deciding factors beforehand. We were all kind of sitting there chatting about what we were going to do. And it's really a big guessing game. It's really wherever you prefer. And I was set up for the bottom to slider, as you saw there. But, really it all depends. And, it depends on what you set up for. If you set up for the top, then, that's kind of where you have to commit. And knowing early on where you're going to run is very important key, I think. So. It takes a lot more throttle control like there. We weren't on the throttle as much as we are at, let's say, Lanier, a different place like that. It's just a lot more technical, I'd say, but, it's always fun when it gets on the top there. And, yeah.
No, mate, we look well done on the win here tonight. No doubt you got a lot of sponsors on this race car, a lot of great people behind the scenes. Now's an opportunity to thank those people.
Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. UltimateDirtTV and all the fans for watching here, and everyone who puts this league together. It's always fun to get out and run each and every week. All the dynamic sim sport guys that get us and tune us up here each week. Rico for being my teacher and coach week in and week out. Can't thank everybody on the cars enough. Gage Stevens Designs for getting us the good paints, and everyone who gets us here tonight.
All right, there we go. Aiden Perdue, your winner, ladies and gentlemen, here for round number 4 at Kokomo. We'll go down the line and chat to the man that comes home second in tonight's feature event. It is Rico Robles. And Rico, well, one that sort of slipped away, a little bit of a mistake from his teammate. Looks like it was just a bit of hard racing, but he still get back up to second, and then, well, he just drives away from you. But, I mean, overall, it's a pretty good night for you in the 3 car.
Yeah, it was a decent night. I mean, made a few mistakes, just was hoping the track could get slicker. I mean, he set up for the good line. Clearly, I set up for the top to middle area, and wasn't really good. I mean, we had fast cars, but I guess it wasn't the right tune-up.
You spent so many laps down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Were you sort of keeping an eye on Braden shoot? And was there a deciding part in that race where you thought, or where you might have seen Braden coming to where that you had to change your line to to try and catch up to Aiden, your race winner?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I was around the bottom. It's just so tricky here to run the bottom when the track gets super slick like it was on the bottom. It's just really, you really just have to be super consistent down there, and I couldn't do it. I mean, I tried everything. I was too tight, and I was on the right rear too much to even be down there. So I was looking at the scoreboard, and I'm like, he's just cutting time off, so I had to get up top and just build momentum to where if he were to slide me, I could just cut back under him and keep going.
Do you think if there was a yellow late in that race, where it been 5, 6, 7 laps, do you think that you would have had a shot at getting by Aiden, considering that you would have had to you would have gone to the top and he would have gone to his sort of middle to slider line? Do you think that would have been enough to get the job done, or what's your thoughts on that there?
Yeah, actually, I really think I probably could have got around him because if he were to go to the slider line and I would have went to the top, I would have had so much more momentum to be able to slide him. So it probably would have definitely changed the race there.
Well, mate, unfortunately it didn't come, but you do come away with a second place. Rico, a lot of good sponsors on this race car, a lot of great people behind the scenes that help you, your team, and the number 3 car out. Now's an opportunity to thank those great team and sponsors.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank you for putting on the broadcast and all the boys over at UDTV and everyone who puts this league together. It's awesome. It's really fun. And everyone over at Dynamic Sim Sports for helping me out, test, and get ready for these league races, and all the people watching.
No, buddy, I will no doubt hopefully see you back next week at Charlotte for the final round of the series, buddy.
Yep.
There we go. Rico Robles home in second spot. Home in third place here tonight. Tied for the hard charge of both himself, Nathan Vanderwacker, and Brock Lewis, all going up plus 6 positions. But tonight, home in third place, it's Braden Shoot. Shooty, you get a new paint job on this car, and you're still just as fast as what you would have been in the previous 3 weeks. Boy, I tell you what, you were hauling some speed on the top side.
Yeah, it was fun to run the top there. It was pretty one lane in the heats and stuff, but get that warm up and where to track in. It was a really good racetrack there for the feature and super fun. Just shame we didn't have the pace for the top 2 in the end.
Mate, you guys had an extended warm-up session. You guys normally get, anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes. I think you guys had about 6 or 7 minutes of that one. Do you think that maybe that extra 3 minutes of an extended warm-up, could have been the deciding factor, with, you going to the top early, or, do you think that it was sort of, good that the way it sort of played out there in the end, you just sort of ran out of laps?
It was good at the end there. Our track was really racy. There was bottom, middle, and top. Just wish there was a yellow at the end there, but other than that, it was a really good track, and shame the top wasn't there right at the end.
Mate, what could you have done differently to put yourself in a better spot for next week?
Qualifying. That's the only thing I could really think of. Can drive in the features, it just suck at qualifying in these things, and that's where the points are. That's where you put yourself in a good spot for the feature. So that's where I need to be at the front next week.
All right, buddy. Look, well done on the job here tonight. Third place at Kokomo. Before we let you go, of course, sponsors on the race car. Not that you might know any of these sponsors on there, but sponsors on your own car and your team, and just everybody that helps you in the 76 machine out.
Millsy again for all his help. Mills Motorsport, Team 10, Dunn Garage. All those boys there have helped me out tonight again. Platsy for putting that car together. It looks awesome. Better than the black car. And CD Cinematography and just everyone else that helps out. Just thank you again for all their help.
All right, there we go. Braden Shoot, ladies and gentlemen, home in third place. That'll wrap up your post-race coverage, and that will wrap up round number 4 of the Ash Hammond Sign and Designs Midget Series here from Kokomo. Next week, we travel to the dirt track at Charlotte. We look forward to the final race of the season. Again, a big thank you to, of course, Ash Hammond Sign and Designs. 65 clicks, JR Productions and Media, and the entire team here at Ultimate Dirt League for their continued support here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We trust that you've enjoyed the action, and until next time, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the management behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off saying good night.